Here's the thing that makes life so interesting. The theory of evolution claims only the strong shall survive. Maybe so. Maybe so. But the theory of competition says just because they're the strong doesn't mean they can't get their asses kicked. That's right. See, what every long shot come from behind underdog will tell you is this. The other guy may in fact be the favorite. The odds may be stacked against you, fair enough. But what the odds don't know is this isn't a math test. This is a completely different kind of test. One where passion has a funny way of trumping logic. So before you step up to the starting line, before the whistle blows and the clock starts ticking, just remember, out here, the results don't always add up. No matter what the stats may say, and the experts may think, and the commentators may have predicted, when the race is on, all bets are off. Don't be surprised if somebody decides to flip the script and take a pass on yelling uncle. And then suddenly, as the old saying goes, we got ourselves a game.
Welcome to Copper Spring Ranch. We're inside the Aqua-Tread room here at CSR. I'm here with Dr. Chris Ray. Dr. Ray, tell me a little bit about what this can do to help these horses out.
You bet. So, actually it's multifaceted. We can use it for many conditions.
Okay.
Typically in the past we've used it for post-op arthroscopies, joint disease, joint surgery. You give them back in. If you had an arthroscopy, many conditions or many situations, they'll have you on a passive bike the next day.
Right.
And in the past, that's been one of the failings that we've had that we're getting better with, is that the rehab, we're getting more in tune, or more knowledgeable about what the rehab should be or can help us with.
Right.
So post-op arthroscopies we can have in here, and then any soft tissue problems. And for the more common lesions that we have in these type of competitors, tendon, suspensory ligament injuries, they really are invaluable. They allow you to get back on a horse, they allow you to get back with the horse in exercise much sooner than in the days when we didn't really understand what we should be doing. And that causes better healing because of the collagen laydown and formation and repair is improved. You improve those, or the success of those are dependent on how much elasticity you put back in those lesions or when they heal. And that maximizes. This allows you to start the maximization of that elasticity.
So tell me a little bit about, I've seen horses come in here and they'll stick them in the cold water, no treadmill going on right there, and or you can get it going with the water, those couple different ways.
Sure, good point. And so really with the cold water, early in the stages of inflammation, you don't just use some cold water. Cold decreases that inflammation. There'll be a period in there where exercise, we don't want, it's too early. The tissue, the healing tissue is too fragile for the healing tissue, so we'll use just a little cold therapy at first until that point where we can start a little bit of exercise. And the beauty of this is it takes some of the body weight away, and so that you can start things sooner than you would if you didn't have it.
And then how about when we get it going, we get a horse in there for maybe I'm trying to keep a horse just in shape and going.
It's the resistance that plays a part. It depends on how long you want to leave them in there. It doesn't take very long for them to keep their condition. And in those horses that we're rehabbing, we gradually increase the time because we increase their condition as we go along.
Back with the Copper Spring Ranch inside the surgery room here, Dr. Ray. Tell me about all this stuff.
Okay, so fully equipped surgery. What we do is we induce, put them on the table in the induction room, then wheel the table with the horse on it into surgery. Have them in position that we want them to have in. They will have a tube down their throat, just like if you or I were in under anesthesia in the hospital. And then they breathe this gas. This whole apparatus here, is to induce anesthesia. That's where their liquid, their gas anesthesia. It's vaporized, passing the horse when he breathes, keeps them asleep, then we wake them up, then we take them off the gas.
Vet clinic here at Copper Spring Ranch, it's got everything.
It does. It's as fully equipped as any that you could ask for.
Okay.
Copper Spring spares no expense to provide for the support and success of their horses.
Right.
We have arthroscopy capabilities, any surgical capability.
Okay.
It's as equipped as any facility I've ever been in.
And very user-friendly. I know when we bring horses in there, it's safe, obviously, clean, just a world-class place to go work or bring your horse to.
Thank you. As safe as we can make it.
Right. Just Copper Spring Ranch, they've got all things going on here right now. Another thing, standing here, soon to be Prime Talent, one of the fastest sons of Corona Cartel. The horses that are being bred by him, the mares that they're crossing on him, and the colts that are coming up, they're phenomenal here at Copper Spring Ranch. And to have Dr. Chris Ray here, I mean, this guy, you're just good to be around. He's just a great talent. The personality that you have, the rock star vet, Dr. Dog. I mean, how's it been to come up here to Montana and be up here?
That's good. I feel myself fortunate to be here.
Yeah.
I had a good practice, a great practice
Right.
at home.
Yeah.
But the people, it's just the feel, it's chemistry. It's chemistry that makes anything successful.
Okay.
They have great chemistry here. I'm just thankful.
Right, talking about chemistry, Klein and Karen Gilhousen, the owners, Robert and Aspen Koch, the managers, Brian Lee Sanderson, Bill Brewster, their entire staff, all the kids that work here, they work so hard from top to bottom in the facility, top notch, wouldn't you say?
No question. And Copper Springs, it starts from the top down, is they do everything to provide or make their employees and their horses as successful as they can.
Absolutely, yeah. And we've seen that, like Dr. Ray's saying, from top to bottom. So come on with us. We're going to head up to the Copper Spring Ranch Performance Arena. Well, welcome inside the Copper Spring Ranch Performance Arena. This is where it all happens, the Copper Spring Classic every first week in June. That's a Western Heritage fundraiser for families in need. That's a great open 5D event, as well as the It's All About You Bearsing Championship finale, along with the Copper Spring Ranch Derby, the Copper Spring Ranch Fraternity, as well as coming in 2015 on August 22nd, the co-production horse sale with Myers Performance Horses at Copper Spring Ranch. So there's lots going on in here. This is a full standard set, a 16.8 and change is the arena record. This ground is fast, it's safe, and it's a beautiful facility. We invite you to come join us inside the Copper Spring Ranch Performance Arena here at Copper Spring Ranch in Bozeman, Montana. Well, we're back up here at Copper Spring Ranch. I'm standing with Marvin Tavares of Plains Horizon Insurance. Marvin is up here doing some things at Copper Spring Ranch this week, so it's a good chance to get to talk with him and kind of talk about what you do. Marvin, first of all, I want to say that I know personally all my horses are insured through you guys, and as you guys make it really easy. We can make a call down there, discuss what we want to do, and get the ball rolling right there. And your customer service is so first class. Talk to me a little bit about that and where you guys are going.
Well, that really is our goal. Customer service is the biggest thing. We want to get to know all our customers the best we can.
Right.
That way we feel like we can help you better and understand where you're going with your horses, what's your goal, and in the unfortunate event of a claim, we'll better understand how to handle that and can provide you with a better service.
Check them out. Where can they find you at, Marvin?
You can find us at our website, www.getithorseinsurance.com. Or call the office at 877-569-8960.
Don't be afraid to fail. You can't always win, but don't be afraid of making decisions.
You have to believe that something different can happen. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
That most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
Dig deep down, ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Figuring out for yourselves what makes you happy, no matter how crazy it may sound to the people.
Make a choice, right? You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide.